No one making 6 figures will come online to tell you how to make it step by step. It's a fat lie.
Tyson's paying your shoes.
Today, I'm here to tell you the bitter truth as to why you're not getting where you're supposed to get to, or as to why you are still where you are at this time in your life. And to be very honest, today's video is more of like me soliloquizing. So if you want to take my advice and apply it to your daily life, good for you. But if you're not here for that, then maybe you should be going somewhere else. Today, I'm just here to tell you the bitter truth. I want to start with this set of people. I'm trying to keep my circle small. I don't want to get to know new people because how much do you have in your account? How many gigs have you bagged? How many people can you confidently call today and say, oh, I mean, this deep shit, need this, I need that. I'm not saying that you should get acquainted to the whole rubbish around you. No. I'm speaking to people that are still trying to make it, right? I don't think your phase of trying to make it is the time where you're saying, I'm trying to keep my circle small. Are you alright? Are you okay? I honestly feel like networking is what has gotten a lot of people so far. I don't want it to be as though I'm just saying this from wherever I feel like I'm supposed to be saying this from. Networking has gotten me gigs. Networking has gotten me 2 gigs in a row, and I'm not joking. Earlier in January, this 2024, I got a hosting gig. This was through a family friend. I got this gig. Now let's leave that one aside, that because it was a family friend. The friend I actually I made this friend in like I think last year or so. This friend took my matter on her head. It was through her I got another gig to host an event in June or July. No. In April, May, or June. I've forgotten what month. But I got another gig. If only I stopped networking, I wouldn't have gotten that. Your friends around you currently are not bad people, don't get me wrong, but maybe they do not have the resource to get you to where you want to get to. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but like maybe they don't have that resource to get you to where you want to get to. These people might just be supportive, that show you love, oh this, that, repost, but how far has it gotten you? It's something that you need to get. Go outside, meet people. Oh, I'm sure I don't know how to approach anybody. You will suffer in tears. You will suffer in misery. Let's even talk about people that want to become as content creators or as a public figure, as a celebrity, right? And all of that. And you are saying that, I'm more of an introverted person. I don't like to leave my house. Judge me. Like, I used to be that person. In fact, I'm not like the outgoing person, right? But like, when I see an opportunity to go to where I am going to go and network, I move there. Another thing is you're your biggest supporter. Take it or leave it. Everybody around you is looking out for themselves. I can care for you, but I'm going to care for you lesser than you care for yourself. Because at the end of the day, it is what benefits me that I'm going to dive into. I can just show you support. Same goes to you. We all came to this world differently. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people say, oh, I'm just self-centered and all of that. But like, that's not what I'm heading at, or that's not where I'm looking at. I'm just telling you that at the end of the day, you're your biggest supporter. I think you should hype yourself more. I think you should elevate yourself more. And there's something all of you do. You guys are more of lying to yourselves than being delusional. You know when they say, oh, Delulu is the Solulu, I get that. Like, that is actually 100% right. But some of you are actually lying to yourselves than being delusional. Look at, be realistic for God's sake. If this is not it, take your mind off it and find something better to do. Be always prepared wherever you go. If you're going to a big gathering, be always prepared, because you never can tell where you're going to meet somebody that is going to help you. Okay, let me give you a little backstory. Yes, so one time I went to this small gathering, right, and everybody's like, oh, introducing themselves, I'm this, I'm that, I made this, I made that, and then I stood up and I'm like, oh, hello, I'm Kesa, I'm a YouTuber, I am a content creator, yada yada yada, a lot of stuff, right? And then after the whole stuff, I was like, oh, you are? I'm like, yes. And he's like, oh, I have a show coming up and this, that, this, you get. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, so can I see like your work or something? At that time, I had not had any gig before, and I'm like, oh, I don't have any video of myself, and all of that on this phone, and I've not started posting it on my page yet because I'm still developing and all of that. He's like, oh, okay, but like you can do something personal, like just the whole, hey, just want to get a little tea of what I'm saying that I know how to do. I started eating my words. I look, it felt like he didn't take me serious again, because it was just like, oh, okay. You know when someone just goes like, okay, I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't want to ever hear I'm trying from anybody ever again. I want to hear, oh, you know what you're doing, you know, all of the stuff. So like that you're trying was an ick for me. I think I almost died that day. And since that day, I told myself that I was going to prepare to go to any show whatsoever. Oh, this was a mistake I always used to make. I always used to be like, oh, I don't have enough equipment, yada yada yada, my phone is this, my phone is that. And that was always the reason. Like, I was always making excuses for things I did not want to do. And there was something that my supervisor taught me, right? He's like, excuses are thieves of joy. Like, you always make an excuse and then you feel comfortable behind your excuse. Your excuse is more of like a comfort zone for you, and then you're making excuses, and you end up not doing what you're supposed to do. Right, whatever you have, if you're passing the vital information, trust me, people will watch, people will stay, people will see. As I'm speaking to you right now, I have a ring light. In fact, there's not even lights, but right now it is 3:30. Because it is raining, the weather is actually down. It's looking like it's dark, it's looking like it's evening, right? But I'm still filming this way because at the end of the day, you're watching and you're learning and you're taking a thing or two from me. Procrastination is another thief of joy. Like, I've been working on a project that I'm supposed to start this year, but for some reason I've been relenting on a particular big thing that I'm supposed to do to make that project come to life. Quit. You gotta do this. Monetize yourself, monetize your skill. Like, for me, I don't even know, I started a business, Sips and Shots, because of school. Actually, that's why the business has been on hold, because in my school I can't really sell alcohol things. So I feel like you should apply that to your life too. Maybe it's gonna help you. You never can tell. When you go online and then you see somebody that is putting themselves out there, you're like, see how weak, I don't even like it. That bitterness in your heart is one of the reasons that is hindering you from even getting up and making your own video.